the global entertainment world roared back to life at the beginning of 2026. Amid a flood of digital content, relentlessly moving social media algorithms, and millions of fan voices from every corner of the globe, one name once again became the center of attention. Not merely because of his popularity as a K-pop idol, nor solely due to visuals often described as unreal, but because of a combination of numbers, science and fan devotion that propelled him to the top. That name is Kim Taehyung. February 2026 became a heated moment as various global vote aggregations, international polls, and modern aesthetic analyses once again placed Taehyung as the world's most handsome man in the early part of the year. Although the official list from TC Candler is still awaited until the end of the year, the pulse of digital data has already spoken. And as in previous years, the results have sparked lengthy discussions, pride, and even cross-fandom debates. This time, however, the spotlight is not focused solely on his face, often said to approach golden ratio proportions. The public has grown increasingly interested in discussing another side of the man, widely known as V from BTS. Because behind the visuals frequently nicknamed CGV or computer-generated visual lies a grounded, warm and sincere personality, a combination that makes him not only admired but deeply loved. The Taehyung phenomenon in 2026 is not merely the result of popular voting. A number of aesthetic clinics and international facial analysts have once again linked his name to the scientific approach of the golden ratio 1.618, popularized by British cosmetic surgeon Julian De Silva. Under this approach, facial length and width proportions, the distance between the eyes, the shape of the nose, and the division of the face into 3 zones are measured mathematically. The closer the result is to 1.618, the higher the symmetry score produced. In various aesthetic reports, Taehyung's facial structure is described as harmoniously balanced. His eyes are large and proportional, with what is considered an ideal distance between them. His nose line is defined but not excessive. His jawline is clean, with strong yet soft angles. The division from forehead to eyes, eyes to nose, and nose to chin is said to approach the classical balance long regarded as a universal standard of beauty. It is no surprise that many beauty clinics in South Korea often cite his face as a reference for modern symmetry. Yet what makes this story even more intriguing is the fact that in some purely mathematical analyses, certain Hollywood actors have recorded slightly higher golden ratio scores. In other words, if numbers alone were speaking, the outcome might differ by a small margin. But the world no longer lives in an era where numbers stand alone. Today, it is driven by interaction, engagement, and cultural influence. Data from various awards and online polls, including those compiled by Shining Awards, show a significant surge of votes for Taehyung in early 2026. Hundreds of thousands of votes have come from Asia, Latin America, Europe, and the Middle East. This phenomenon underscores one thing: modern handsomeness is not only about symmetry, but also about emotional connection between a public figure and the global community. And this is where Taehyung's true strength lies. Behind a face often called perfect, Taehyung is known for having a demeanor far removed from exclusivity or distance. Many fans have shared stories of meeting their idol at fan meetings, concerts, or unexpected moments in public spaces. These stories share a common thread: he is warm, polite, and sincere. Taehyung is known to look directly into fans' eyes when speaking, to listen attentively, and even to remember small details shared with him. On several occasions, he has been seen making an effort to greet audiences in the local language of the countries he visits. Such simple gestures may seem small, but to fans they mean the world. Not only toward fans, his grounded nature is also visible within his circle of friends. Fellow artists often describe him as loyal and empathetic. He is known to quietly support his friends, whether by visiting filming locations, sending encouraging messages, or simply being present without the spotlight of cameras. In a highly competitive entertainment industry, such qualities are rare and valuable. In various interviews, Taehyung has also revealed a reflective side. He has spoken about the importance of staying true to oneself amid the pressures of beauty standards and public expectations. He has acknowledged that being a global figure is not easy, yet he strives to maintain balance between career and identity. His statements often feel honest and uncontrived, further strengthening his image as an authentic individual. His consistent popularity over the years has not diminished his gratitude. He still appears amazed when receiving awards, visibly moved when hearing a sea of fans singing along, and continues to share simple moments on social media. For many, this is what distinguishes Taehyung from being merely a handsome face. Of course, debates persist. Some argue that the title of the world's most handsome man is too subjective to be determined by numbers or voting. Others believe that algorithms and fandom power play a major role in such outcomes. Yet this is precisely a reflection of the modern era. Handsomeness today lies at the intersection of science, digital democracy, and personal magnetism. Taehyung stands precisely at that intersection. Mathematically, he approaches ideal standards. Digitally, he is supported by millions of loyal voices. Personally, he radiates an aura difficult to quantify. This combination has once again placed his name at the top in early 2026. Interestingly, this title does not impact him alone. South Korea's tourism industry often feels a domino effect from the popularity of figures like Taehyung. His fashion style, the places he visits, and even the artworks he appreciates frequently become trends overnight. He is not only a visual symbol, but also a symbol of cultural influence. Nevertheless, in many instances, Taehyung appears determined to keep his personal life simple. He is known to enjoy photography, art, and quiet moments with those closest to him. Behind camera flashes and dazzling stages, he remains a man who appreciates life's small pleasures. Taking leisurely walks, listening to music, or engaging in warm conversations with friends. This is the side that makes many people feel that the title of the world's most handsome man is attached not only to his face, but also to his character. Outer beauty may be measured by the golden ratio, but inner beauty is reflected in how someone treats others. In 2026, as aesthetic standards become increasingly influenced by AI technology and digital facial analysis, Taehyung's story serves as a reminder that human beings cannot be fully reduced to numbers. He may meet many symmetry parameters, but what makes him special is his humility amid waves of global praise. Will this title endure until the end of the year when the official list is announced? The world is still waiting, but one thing is certain: as of February 2026, Kim Taehyung's name once again stands as a symbol of evolving modern aesthetic standards. For fans, this is a moment of pride. For industry observers, it is a fascinating case study of how science, pop culture, and digital power interact. And for Taehyung himself, it may simply be another chapter in his long journey as a global artist. In the end, the story of the world's most handsome man in 2026 is not merely about facial proportions or vote counts. It is about how one figure can unite numbers and emotion, logic and feeling, science and humanity within a single name. And amid the noise of debate, one thing remains clear: Kim Taehyung is seen not only as a beautiful face, but as a warm heart, a combination that makes the title feel like far more than mere statistics.